Hello everybody, welcome back. I'm going to make today an awesome dessert called Philly Surprise Pocket Pies. The surprise is the Philadelphia cream cheese in the dough. I'll bring you over here and show you our ingredients. We have 3 cups of all-purpose flour, 4 ounces of Philadelphia cream cheese pre-softened and cubed up so that way we can put it in our dough, a half a cup of sugar, a half a cup of shortening, a whole cup of cold milk, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, a half a teaspoon of salt. That's going to go in our dough. Then in our filling, we have 8 ounces of pre-softened Philadelphia cream cheese. Comes in a 3-pound block. You can cut it into 8 ounces. It's pre-softened. Then I have some fruit filling. I have some cherry, pineapple that I've simmered down with some sugar, and then some blueberry. We're going to make a cheesecake center with the fruit on top, and we're going to put the Philadelphia cream cheese in the dough also. We're going to go ahead and get started on the dough. We have our oven preheated to 400 degrees while we get started. Okay? We have the flour in the bowl. We're going to add the sugar, the salt, and the baking powder. We're going to go ahead and mix that up for just to get it mixed in before we add the soft stuff. Okay. Then we're going to add in our shortening. This is a half a cup of buttered flavor shortening. You can use regular. I just like the butter flavor. Everything's better with butter. We're going to add in our 4 ounces of Philadelphia cream cheese, cubed and softened. And we're going to go ahead and gently coarse crumb that in with the fork until it gets all incorporated into the flour. Now that we have it crumbled in where it looks like crumbs into the dough, we're going to go ahead and add in our milk. We also have a bowl with some extra flour in it for dusting off the board, and just in case we need to add a little bit into the dough if it's too sticky. You don't want it too sticky. That Philadelphia cream cheese makes this dough extra rich, kind of velvety, and of course cheesy. It's absolutely delicious. So we're just going to mix this in until we get a dough ball. Okay. Once we knead this for a minute, we're going to set it to the side and make the cream cheese filling. We have the 8 ounces of softened Philadelphia cream cheese. We're going to add the 1 cup of sugar and 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla extract. We're going to cream this with the hand mixer until it gets nice and creamy. That looks good, nice and fluffy, velvety with the Philadelphia cream cheese. So we're just going to set that aside. We're going to divide our dough up into 12 pieces. You can make little mini ones if you want a little small pastry instead. We're going to do 12. We're going to roll these out into approximately 4 to 5 inch circles with our rolling pin. So we have our oven preheated to 400 degrees. We're going to spray the bottom of our baking sheet with a little non-stick cooking spray. Just roll it out like that. We're going to put a good heaping tablespoon of our Philadelphia cream cheese filling. We're going to go with cherry this time. We're going to put a couple cherries on top of the Philadelphia cream cheese. It's like a cherry cheesecake. Okay. Then we're going to bring it over, seal the edges. You want to make sure you get it, keep all that cream cheese and filling in. And then I'm just going to take my fingers and roll it like the edge of a beautiful pie. And just roll it around. Until we get our beautiful pie. Now that we have a cherry one, we're going to go ahead and do a blueberry one. So we're going to get another big heaping scoop, tablespoon scoop of our cheese. And we're going to put some blueberry on top. This is my favorite blueberry cheesecake. Awesome. Everybody likes strawberry too. I just didn't have any strawberries. You can actually pull strawberry jam right out of your refrigerator and use it the same way. So we're going to finish filling up our pies and we'll be right back. Alright, we're going to go ahead and pop these in the oven on 400 degrees. And we'll come back as soon as they're golden brown. Our pies have come out. It's been about 25 minutes. They're nice and golden brown. Some of our Philly surprises popped out of the inside. But we're going to take them off, put them on a cooling rack for about 5 or 10 minutes, depending on how long you can wait, and then we're going to glaze them up. We have our pies cooled off a little bit. I've mixed 2 cups of confectionery sugar with a little bit of water and some vanilla extract to get a nice smooth glaze. We're just going to glaze our Philadelphia cream cheese filled pies. They're going to be so delicious. Our little peekaboo pies over here, everybody's going to know what they got. Alright, so we're just going to give these a good old glaze. We like extra glaze. Let's get them all glazed up. Plate them beautifully. It's time to taste. What are we waiting for? So it's going to be a surprise. I don't know which one I have. Ooh, I get the cherry cheesecake pie. Look at the Philadelphia cream cheese center with the cherry. Looks delicious. I love the crust on a pie, and this is my favorite part because you get so much crust. Amazing pie. You have to try it. So I want to thank everybody for coming into my kitchen again. We had a wonderful time making all these desserts. So we're going to see y'all later and we're going to dive in and eat.